well before, down the leg side and to the boundary. Ill-directed from Roach, straying down the leg side as he so often did in Friday's match against India. Short, wide, 4. Yeah, Roach has been disappointing.
Yeah, he's got to pitch it up. You can't keep bowling short like that. He's already been put away for 2 boundaries on the short deliveries.
Oh, he's put it down. Well, Johnson Charles with the error, having come into the match in place of Dinesh Ramdin. Thick edge to his left.
The one delivery we bowled up got him to make him, but he was just too late on it.
Beautifully taken. Darren Bravo, we've commented on Darren Bravo.
The body, the front foot not to the pitch of it. There is that extra bounce. And that is a spectacular take. Magnificently done by Darren Bravo. That was travelling. But Holder gets the breakthrough. That miss.
Kumar Sangakkara now in the air and taken. They're going to check the no ball now.
Top edge and then went off the helmet. Take a look at this. Top edge, helmet, and an easy take at point. So
another no ball. Now this will be another free hit. Now he'll bowl a wide. The wicketkeeper lets it go by, and it's gone for 4, and therefore counts as 5 wides. He'll still have to bowl the free hit delivery. And a misfield. Second time we've seen Tino Best misfield at mid-off. Gives a batsman a single.
What a cracker. That is the perfect delivery. Hitting the top of off.
Jack back into Chandimal, but poor shot play though. We've seen extra bounce, we've seen the ball in the favour of.
On a pitch with this type of bounce, mentally as well as technically, you have to adapt.
You certainly have to, and shots like this very early in the innings will only bring about your downfall. On a good length, maybe on a flat track when it just comes on to the bat, you could hope to hit through the line, but I've seen a few bad shots. Top shot. You have to wait for the ball to come into your zone, and Thirumanha does just that. Pollard not giving up.
Pollard is very, very quick across the ground. He's a big man, but he's got very good leg speed.
Brilliant work. Every run's going to matter.
So, after 19 overs, Sri Lanka, who were put into bat by the West Indies, are 60 for 3. The news is that
bowlers may bowl a maximum of 9 overs.
oh, that is brilliant. Took him by surprise. Sammy has been bowling it on a length and suddenly he stepped out to him and smashed it past him for 4. So they have actually now signaled their intent.
That'll be 4. Well struck.
Well, that's probably the first boundary from Sammy. Suddenly things are opening up for Sri Lanka. It's a new day, it's new intent. A wicket which we felt should have had a little bit of moisture, but it's pretty dry and playing well for the batsman.
He's gone through him. Gone down.
Well, he has this ability to surprise you with that quicker one. Yeah, it was just too quickly on him, and he should have been on the front foot as well, maybe.
He hit that really well. He's got right onto that, and it's gone for 6. That's a remarkable shot from Matthews. Only just come in and put it right over the boundary. Pivoted around with it, helped it really on its way, and it cleared the ropes.
Well, he's taking it easy. Ralphie, the other day, ran on.
And that's well hit. Straight back from where it came. He's hit that well. It's high, it's hard, and clears the boundary easily. 6 to Angela Matthews.
That's good batting. The off spinner is going to be coming into him. When he finds the length, he's gone at it hard. Even though there is a deep fielder there at long on, he's cleared him with ease. He got a lot of elevation on that one. Well struck.
Geelong signals the power play. And there are just 2 power play overs remaining. Kimar Roach has come back into the attack, taken over from Jason Holder. Impressive figures, 2 for 19 from 7. Just pitched the ball up today. Just bowled nice and straight, good length. Doesn't bowl too many short pitch deliveries. That's in the air and caught. Devon Smith.
Well, that was on the cut. Withdrew, but he followed him, Roach. That was clever. Didn't give him any space. Just went for his pads and eventually couldn't get the elevation that he wanted, Angelo Matthews. So Roach has a...
Jeevan Mendes is a new batsman. Yeah, he's getting him out. Went a long way across, Mendes.
The ball was fair distance from his body. So if there's any sound, it's got to be off the bat. But he's got it.
Quite get hold of it, but enough to complete the single, and that's 50 for Kumar Sangakkara, number 76. Now he gets hold of that one, and that's 6. As easy as you please. That's hooked away beautifully. 6.
Well, power play overs have been done and dusted, but yet you don't have a deep fine leg or a square leg. There's no need for a short delivery for this kind of a field. When you have fine leg up, you don't want to be pitching it short.
It's beautifully hit as well. Infield doesn't bother to move. And this is around the time when the West Indies went all over the place against India and started to get hammered. And this is a really good shot from Kumar Sangakkara.
It's quite inexplicable. This was a real hit-me ball.
Quick one and misses, and chance that it may go all the way for 4. And it does, ends up 5 overthrows.
That's not very clever from Pollard. Just a single. There are only 3 or 4 overs. This is the last 3 or 4 overs. You can't be throwing it like a rocket, even though he was in line of getting him out. But you've just got to have one eye on who's covering it at the end. Invaluable runs for Sri Lanka, these.
That's nicked. Thick edge. Don't know how much of a chance Johnson Charles would have had there. It sounded like a very thick nick. Yes, well, did hit the top half of the glove. Difficult one to take. And that's just beautifully hit away. Got into good position, over cover. 4 more for Kulasekara.
That's in the air. That's very high in the air. Fielder's getting under it. And he takes it. Bravo it is.
He judged this well. Called for it early. Didn't quite get it out of the middle of the bat. Kulasekara. Bravo circles it, gets under it. He's calling for it all. Top edge. And that will go for 4. That's high. He's coming in for it, Bravo, and takes a catch. Done a good job in compiling it. And this is how the last wicket fell.
Well, he had very few options. It was short. He had to go after it. Bravo.
15 for 8 from 41 overs. The bowling, well, it was Sakima Roach. 8 overs, 2 maidens, 4 for 27 with a standout. Young Holder got 2 for 50, and Samuel's got a wicket, so did Pollard. But you look at Sammy there, very good. 9 overs, 2 maidens. He got none for 24s.
Kulasekara comes in. That's a good top, healthy top edge, and brings him 4 runs. Well, that is Johnson Charles. We've seen him play this shot a number of times. You come into that zone, it's coming onto the bat, and it'll go wide of mid-wicket, just like that.
It's nowhere close to him. Look at it, folks. Look at the length. It's nowhere close to him. But he goes through the line of the ball, and you almost feel that you need the fine leg to come into a forward square leg, a deep forward square position.
And that's put down.
Yeah, not good stuff from Iranga. He's been pretty erratic and served up a genuine half volley there that needed to be dispatched and was by Gale.
Well, he doesn't normally move his feet, Chris Gale, and he didn't have to for this one. It was right up there in the slot. Just dropped that big heavy bat on it, and away it went. Ranga is being erratic, and Gale is taking full toll of that. This one was up in the slot as well, and just threw the bat through the line of this. So the front foot doesn't go anywhere. Planted, wham. It's in the air and caught.
Caught in the same direction, but it's on that line just outside the off stump, just back of a length. He forces at it. Got him. Brilliant catch. Brilliant catch. It hasn't worked, Jeffrey. And after being erratic for so long, Iranga has struck 2 crucial blows, but what a catch from Jawardena.
Well, he bowled a shortish delivery to get the wicket before. This one bounced on Samuels, wasn't in control.
That's hit him on the pad and given by the umpire. Good call. Initially, it was felt as if the ball would have gone on to miss the stumps. The impact looked on the higher side. The ball came back, hit the batsman in line. The only question was whether it was going to hit the stumps or not.
Just above the knee roll, but pitching in line and straightening down.
No, he hit that pretty well.
Well, this is his game. This is what we're used to seeing. Doesn't like to be tied down, Lendl Simmons. He's a clean striker of the ball.
Through him. Might just have carried, but it was going downwards. I suppose if we want to call it a catch, well. And that's going to be wides and 5. We saw several of those in the West Indies innings, and here you could see that Matthews had just lost his rhythm running in. He was taking short steps and he just misdirected down the leg side.
Brilliant. That's the way to go. You need a boundary and over. One area has got to stay untenanted, and that's the one they have to exploit. That's well hit.
It was a smart shot, because there's a mid-off and a long on. So he just gave himself that room, even though it was outside like stump, the line as it reached him. Gave himself the room so that he could hit it over mid-off instead of taking on long on. Three full tosses in a row, and is asking too much. I suppose the use of the feet made it into full toss.
Yes, he was anyway that way inclined, a very aggressive bent of mind, and he got it in the slot as well. But he still had to put it away. That was a good hit, an effective one. He also targeted the area between mid-wicket and mid-on, or deep mid-wicket and long on, and connected beautifully. Sangakkara not up to it, didn't quite collect it.
And squeezed away for 4, so getting a little bit of impetus into the innings in the last couple of overs here. Now this helps. Simmons is starting to feel confident. He spent a lot of time at the crease and now he's capitalizing on anything loose.
And there is pressure on the bowlers now, because they also realize that there's one boundary or two, or the big one that they're searching for, and that puts the pressure. This is a tremendous hit.
Lovely shot. Very, very authoritative stroke from Darren Bravo.
Well, things are beginning to happen. The crowds come alive. It's also built up. Word's gone around that fight is on. What a lovely shot, inside out. He was waiting for it. The ball that curls away from the left-hander. Got it in the slot.
Iranga's back into the attack. He was a little bit haywire early on in his first spell. He found his direction belatedly. What can he offer now? That is big. That is a greeting for any bowler. And now this partnership has picked up real pace.
That must have taken him by surprise. He couldn't have expected anything like this. This is out of the stadium. It's landed on the roof. What a sensational hit this is. Slower delivery to begin, almost playing into the hands of Lendl Simmons, because he was anyway going to attempt that shot. Wow.
Is this 4? It is 4. His partnership has now developed significantly.
Wow. This game has come alive. Worried lot now, the Sri Lankans. These two have really put their foot down on the accelerator. They've got a couple of boundaries. This was very deliberate.
That is magnificent. It is not easy to strike the ball and the up, over, long off, but he's done it brilliantly and has brought up a very important half century and return to the West Indies team.
He does pack a punch, this man. Lean, very athletic Lyndall Simmons, but this was a stunning shot.
.133 for 4.
Glorious shot, glorious, absolutely glorious. That's his 50. So he joins his fellow Trinidadian and West Indian with a half century.
Unbelievable power. Well, he's the man who's supposed to control this West Indian innings, the man to hold it together, and he's done it with a lot of class today. Sitting deep, because expecting Lasith Malinga to keep bowling those Yorkers.
I hope it's not being sacrilegious, but kind of shot that Brian Lara would play. Batted before, loose delivery, full toss on the legs, neatly put away by Simmons.
So good to watch, Simmons. Shots all around the wicket, not committing himself, keeping that front foot out of the way.
That's a good shot. That's gone all the way again. No, it's not.
Very good batting. Knows his options. Mid-off and extra cover in the circle. So all he needs to do is to get it over those two fielders.
Sliced away for 4.
It's been worth the wait. Frustrating with the showers being on and off. But now plenty to cheer for everyone, because
Banged away and taken. Thurman flying.
and believed in being full, Shamin Ranga, but this is a brilliant catch because it was flat, it was hit hard, and he came running in.
Has the potential and the strength, power to really carry the West Indies onto what they need. Well, he's not been in form at all this series, and he goes again, just nibbling outside the off stump. Disappointment for the crowd, disappointment for Pollard, but he just hasn't been in form. I was going to say in touch, but he touched that one.
Feet going nowhere. We've seen that dismissal again, the third time this series, just as we've seen similar dismissals with other West Indian batsmen. Again without scoring, West Indies 154 for 6.
Darren Sammy comes in now, and you just feel that this is the last chance for the West Indies to get up to what they need. They've now lost 2 wickets in the space of 5 deliveries. Over the top and goes for 4.
Starts with the slower ball. Just sits up for Darren Bravo, who's been very good seeing that ball like a football. It's the batting power play.
That's a square. Malinga is under it, waits for the ball to come down and takes it. So Sammy goes, and you just feel with Sammy the West Indies chances go.
But he had to go. He had to make the play, Darren Sammy, and it was very predictable, the length. When Malinga wanted that slip, that he was going to bowl on a good length. Extra bounce, doing him in. Nervous times for Malinga, but he was very positive about that. He wanted that catch. It's a big one. Sammy, just the 3 runs. West Indies 172 for 7.
Kemar Roach comes in now. He's played well in entirely different circumstances to the one he confronts here. Last few matches. In the air, fielder coming in and taking the catch, yes. Jiva Mendes holding on, and Bravo's innings comes to an end. And the West Indies still 8 wickets down, but still they need 100. Roach gets a single down to long on, brings Holder into the strike.
Well, it was important to get Darren Bravo playing shots that he generally does not. And in the end holds out. But to be fair by him, he's done a wonderful job. Absorbed pressure, he's turned it on and given West Indies a chance.
First ball, off stump gone. Well, I don't know if the West Indies realise that this bonus point may well be crucial in the end. But that was just a wild swing by Holder. First ball off stump goes. We've heard Ramiz Raja talking a lot today about thought processes. Not much thought went into this.
The pressure causing lots of mistakes from the West Indies batsman. Matthews picks up his fourth. First ball ducked to Holder. 177 for 9.
Gino Best comes in now to join Kemar Roach. Now this is a pair which inched the West Indies past India in their first match. Now 184 is what's required to ensure that Sri Lanka don't get a bonus point. So they need another 7 runs.
So if it's the bonus point that's the target, then it's a similar situation. The run rate is not an issue. Unlike against India, to win the match, run rate is an issue.
If you're associated with Jason Holder, shut your eyes now, don't look at this.
He's a better player than that, isn't he?
He is. He's certainly, he's got a half century or two in first class cricket. That's a good shot. Very good shot. Gets him a boundary.
He didn't pick the first ball that he faced from Malinga, but he certainly did pick this one. This was the slower one. Hit through the line. He's got 95 in a test match.
So the West Indies now have denied Sri Lanka the bonus point. They're not going to deny them a victory. They've got to get 46 from 8 balls. But at least they've ensured that they don't get a bonus point. There he goes, and gets a boundary for it. It's a fine shot. Roach has shown us certainly in this series that there's no mud with the bats, and perhaps if he does concentrate, he'll be able to get some useful runs for the West Indies in the future.
Finally, we have a winner. Sri Lanka up against it. Batted first in difficult conditions, and also with the rain coming in at different stages. Really had to fight it out. Kumar Sangakkara, 90 not out. Standing up, putting his hand up, and giving Sri Lanka total to bowl at. Good, very good total, in fact.
Yeah, in fact, under the Duckworth method, West Indies had to get 230 because Sri Lanka
just fell apart. Too much to do for the lower order, with Kieron Pollard not contributing at all throughout the tournament.
The setback for Sri Lanka didn't really cause them any real problem. Kulasekara being taken off the field with a split webbing in his finger and will not take any further part in the tournament after bowling an over and 5 balls. Damana completed the over for him, and all the bowlers contributing, but none more so than the captain, Angelo Matthews. 4 for 29 from his 8 overs. Oranga got 3 for 46, and the West Indies only made a fleeting, well, when I say fleeting, it was slow at the beginning, but then a partnership between Darren Bravo and Simmons encouraged